you want to uphold the family
name. You want to uphold the family name. You don't want to be the black sheep of your family.
Hi guys, my name is Victoria and you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know that I have been missing in action for a very long time, adulting and stuff. I always come back here saying the same thing, but you guys, at this point, please forgive me. Anytime you see me, just take me like that. But you can see that there is something different about today's video. I have a guest with me and she's just going to introduce herself.
Hi guys, my name is Miriam Ariko. I'm based in Lagos and I'm a business owner.
Alright, you heard her. So today we want to talk about the life of a single girl living in Lagos. But this video is not just restricted to a single girl living in Lagos alone. But because we are in Lagos, we just want to, talk about it and share our struggles, the misconception, just give advice and just talk, So first of all, we are going to talk about the struggles that we experience as single girls living in Lagos. Number one struggle I would go first is the finances, right? So you know that when you are at home, someone is responsible for you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Anything that goes bad, daddy fixes it. But right now, if you are living alone, nobody sent you anywhere. You yourself, you don't want to leave home and then you start calling home for money. It's not like they would not be happy to send you money, but you just have taken a sense of responsibility because you no longer live with daddy and mommy. So you come back from work and a plumbing facility gets bad in your bathroom and you are calling the plumber to come fix it and you are taking money to fix that, money that you didn't plan to spend. So that struggle is one thing that many people do not talk about. We just shoulder it and we are going like, oh, we're having fun. That's one major struggle for me. Sometimes I'm like, I don't want to spend my money. I don't want to spend my money. You cannot be earning, living alone, and you're not fixing things. So that's one struggle for me.
Sure.
So what struggle do you want to talk about next?
Okay, the other struggle I want to talk about is the unwanted need to compare yourself. I say unwanted because it's not intentional. For example, you come to Lagos with a friend or an acquaintance and 2-3 years down the line the person is doing really big things. The person has gotten a Benz, opened her house, stuff like that. And even though you're really actually happy for this person, but when you go back to your space, you tend to feel, what am I doing wrongly? Myself, no, they try. Waiting, they happen. I come to Lagos to start counting bridges. Like, you actually tend to forget the achievements that you have done. Like, you forget to tap yourself at the back of your shoulder that you say you did try. Because actually, you're not stagnant. There's no stagnation anywhere. You're moving and you're showing up every day regardless. So that is actually a struggle that even if you don't want it, it actually pops up in your head and it takes a while for you to come out of it. For me, it takes a while to come out.
Yeah, I know, right? It's not like you're a bad person. It's just that sometimes these things come and you're like, God, I'm also working hard. This house, this car, this person has. I really understand. That's a struggle for every young person, really.
Whether you're where you stay or even if you're in your father's house.
But it's actually more when you came out together.
Imagine that's why I use that example. The same time frame.
It's just an unintentional thing, but it happens. Except you want to pretend that it doesn't happen to you. Anyway, I'll be saying you are very lucky. So the third thing, which is like the final thing I would like us to talk about those struggles, is I would like to call it you're not responsible for upholding your morals, right? Your standard, your values. Like I like to say it, when you are far from home, when you are away from home, that's where you tend to mommy and daddy's voices, our parents' voices, we hear them the least. So you are responsible for, now this is what I want to do. Is this what I should be doing?
Exactly.
Nobody is watching you anymore. You can as well just do as you like, because nobody can beat you. You are now living on your own. You are not responsible for yourself. So there's that struggle of you can be when you're at home and you go out and you are back at a certain time, your mom would want to question you, where are you coming from? Where have you been? And you may not want to even lie, so you know that there's someone there that you are accountable and answerable to. But when you are living alone, You can be out in Lagos for like till 1 a.m. Nobody.
2 a.m.
But so there's that struggle of, oh, this one I'm doing. I hope I'm not doing too much. I hope I'm, you want to uphold the family
name. You want to uphold the family name. You want to be the black sheep of your family at the end of the day.
You still want to remember where you are coming from, right? As much as there is freedom for you, but like I like to also say, freedom isn't free.
It comes with a price.
Yeah, everything, it comes at a cost. Nothing is actually free. So that's one thing that also is a struggle for many young people, many girls who are living alone. And now I'd like for us to talk about the misconception. There's a lot of misconceptions when you're living alone. So I had written some of it down so that our thoughts are not flying everywhere. And so we are going to, the first misconception here that I have is waywardness. Everyone thinks if you are a girl that you are living alone, you are wayward. And then there's this thing that an average Nigerian man, would just feel like, would I not rather want to pick a girl that is in her father's house than a girl who is a city girl in Lagos, living alone. She has seen life, she has done things, True. So there's that misconception that once you're not in your father's house, you're a wayward girl, you're a loose girl, you're just doing anyhow.
Yeah.
So can you tell us about, that misconception about how men just see girls who live alone?
And they automatically think, you're not wife material. Okay, so this is like a big misconception because it is not always true. For the fact that you live in alone, I don't know why they don't see it from the angle of you're actually already taking responsibility. You're actually better. No, they see it as you're free, you are loose. A lot of men has come to sleep with you and everything like that, but it's actually very wrong, and it's something that it affects a lot of us that lives in the city. Because somebody had walked up to me one day and said, "Oh, hi, you live alone?" I said, "Yes." You need to see the countenance on the person's face. It changed automatically. Oh, really? Like, I don't understand. Is there a dead body beside me living alone? Like, it's a misconception. And please, I hope we can do better. Not every girl that lives alone, especially in the city, is not wife material or is loose. It's a big time lie.
Now, to buttress your point, of them not seeing it as a good thing.
Yeah,
I'm chasing my career, right? Actually, I got a better job.
I'm doing a business.
I'm doing a business that maybe chunk of my customer are in a particular place, location. Or what I sell, permits me to be in a particular place, or I'm just trying to have a better life for myself, and you automatically just think that
take the negative.
I am not worthy
to be a wife. Do you know what it actually means to leave your comfort zone?
Do you get? So they don't. I think that just dead it, because if you have that misconception and you even come my way, it's already a no, because it just means that you are going to limit me.
And actually,
a lot of people have. I don't know why. I don't know, because they just feel like, the reason that girl is still single is because she lives alone, she's not in her father's house. But there are people, have you forgotten, there are people who meet their spouses on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on TikTok.
It's not limited to location.
It's not limited to, I know that, they say your location is your location, but you cannot box yourself in your father's house or in a certain place just because you want. Is that all your life?
Is that all it's about?
As much as everybody wants to get married, you have to keep doing stuff before
the marriage and even after.
Yes. So
that's
one misconception that really you have to. Yeah. So the second thing here that I know is a misconception is like we were having a conversation where you were like, some people would call you and just start asking for outrageous sum of money, and when you tell them you do not have, they'll be like, are you not in Lagos? So please share your experience on that.
So because I run a business, right? And because I run a business, it means I always have to be there, show forth my transaction receipt. Thank you for patronizing us.
To show
my authenticity. But people think we come to Lagos to pick money, like it's just on the floor. I think Lagos is the UK and the Canada for Nigeria, because they feel as long as you're in Lagos, and it's a lie. Because even I'll talk from my experience as a business owner, because if you're a business owner, you actually have no money of your own.
It also comes from the part of them thinking there's one man there.
There's an
sponsoring your business. Yes. And you're just using that business as a cover up. So yeah.
But it's not always like that. I have that misconception either you're picking money or it's so easy for you, or because we don't actually come to social media to really talk about what we are going through at the moment.
Yeah.
Because a business owner can actually be in a hospital bed and will still be
celebrating her birthday.
Like it's not always as it seems. Please, not every Lagos girl or not every city girl picks, but no city girl picks money from the street. We actually work for these things, and there's no sugar daddy underneath. Ejo.
We don't do sugar daddies. Okay, so the final misconception, not like the final, but the one we are going to talk about, is that everyone just feels like if you're a single girl, you're living in Lagos. Like I said, this video is not restricted to Lagos alone, but because that's our reality, that's why we're using it as the case study. But they just feel like if you are a girl, you're a single girl, and you are living alone. I've met several people that once I tell them I live alone, they just see it as an avenue for them to come over.
Yeah.
I've had times where I had to sort of tell them that, I have my grandma, my auntie, all of that thing. It's not right for you to think that every girl that lives alone, every single girl that lives alone, that doesn't live with her parent, is available for you to come and mess around with. We shouldn't do that.
What's that?
And it's so bad that even other ladies think these things. So you're
it's not just even about the opposite sex. Actually,
so you're not helping us. We need to all do better and dead all of these misconceptions. Yeah, really. Okay, I really like how this conversation has gone, and I like that. I'm sure anyone watching this would pick a thing or two and know that these misconceptions, as there are things that everybody faces, but you can actually they are not, right? That's why we're going on to the advice that we feel has helped us, that we want to share to you single ladies out there living alone in the city, living outside from your parents' house, not just in Lagos, maybe Abuja, Port Harcourt, Kano, Sokoto. You went out there to seek a better life for yourself. You left your comfort zone. That is really what we are talking about. So can you go on with the first advice that you would like to?
Okay, what I would like to first of all share based on my experience is to be yourself, really, because at the end of the day, it's you versus you. That's just the truth. Be yourself. Like, don't allow the pressure because the pressure would definitely come. If I tell you there's no pressure, then it's a lie. But there's a way you have this confidence that is rooted, and I want to say something, that confidence is built over time. It don't just nobody. Now people would think, Vicky is so confident, it comes naturally. Nobody was born confident. We actually, it was a gradual process, right? And we're even still growing in it. So just be yourself. Like, know yourself for you. Be yourself. Show up. Don't be, even if it comes in, I think dead it immediately, because it's the way you talk to yourself about it. Like, just be yourself. Be you. Be you, because it is always you versus you. There's no competition. That's why people say, enemies must know. Haters must. There are no haters anywhere. If you want to be better, it's for yourself. If it gets worse, it's for yourself. So be yourself. I think that's
be yourself. Be true to yourself. Then I would like to add, the second advice for me is, do not let the pressure change who you are. Do not let the pressure break you, and do not let the pressure make you settle.
Make you settle.
These three things, nobody knows where you are coming from. Nobody knows where you are headed. You are the person in your journey. You and God, basically.
You and God.
So when people throw this narrative at you, when they throw these misconceptions at you, when you face these struggles, you alone know. You know for yourself. So do not let it break you. Do not let it change you, and do not let it make you settle.
Please don't let me.
I know it's difficult. There are times where I've had people ask me a lot of questions, and I'm wondering why. Like, why do you think? Why do you think this way?
Why can't it be the other way around?
And then sometimes you can't keep explaining, because you know yourself. I've had someone tell me, "Are you sure this, that, your location?" And I'm like, have you forgotten that I was at home for a whole year because I was taking a course, I was doing some things that needed me to, stay back at home, and
what changed?
What changed?
What changed?
I was always home with my laptop. I was always at home. What changed? Nothing changed.
Really?
So this pressure would come regardless. They would want to throw certain things on you. Please do not accept it. When it's time for you to move to the next level, when it's time, you would see that everything would happen. Please don't box yourself, right? Then I think we don't want to make this video so long. The final thing that I think we would want to talk about is just know God for yourself. Carry God. We can't
overemphasize this point. Like we cannot overemphasize this God part. Like everything that we've said before now will not be very truthful if we don't tell you about the God factor, because it has helped us. It has helped us. Like it has really helped us. Know God for yourself, because this is where your faith will be tried. Everything will be tried, like every damn thing because sometimes you feel you're actually very strong until temptations start coming and you be like, oh more. So know God for yourself, because most times it's God that keeps you going. He's the one that keeps you going, because sometimes there are things that I've given up on myself.
Yeah, a lot of things would come to even shake you. It will come to even shake what you know, what you believe in, your faith
for over the years.
So you really have to hold God as your anchor.
He has to be there.
We are not going pastor on you but if you have what you serve, is Jesus Christ. If you have that thing you believe in, hold it.
Hold on to it. It should be option A,
your
option
God.
B, option C.
Know your God for yourself, and it will really it will help you as you navigate through life.
It will help.
Really. Lines upon lines, things will just keep unfolding for you. And at the end of the day, you see that you didn't make a mistake.
Living your father's house. You didn't make a mistake.
And then it's not one size fits all. There are people that are currently in their parents' house and they are doing well. They have their cars. They can afford any house,
they want.
Life and destiny just made them to keep staying. If my parents were in Lagos,
I may not even have to. I may not even have to.
So it's different realities for different people. But some of us were not that privileged. We had to leave where our comfort zone, come over here and
start from the scratch.
So I hope that I didn't even have the opportunity to tell you to like, share and subscribe in the course of the video, but we are at the end of this video. I hope you picked a thing or two, and I really do hope that you would like this video, because it really does help us. Like it, share your thoughts in the comment section.
I want to read what you have to say.
Then share this video to your friends, your single friends from 20 to 30. Those single ladies that this may be their reality. Just help us share.
Share to your parents group. Share to your family group too.
Share to your
family group.
Let the auntie and uncle know that it's not because you're out of home doesn't mean
no.
So please do that for us. And also you may want to let me know what else you want us to talk about. If I bring a guest, this is our reality. I can bring someone else who is into something else and would like to share. So just let me know. Please don't forget, my darlings, don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.